Hi, everybody. I just hope everyone had an amazing day yesterday and is having a great day today. Yesterday was awesome. I was working and one of our aunts had reached out to me and just wanted some wisdom and knowledge. And at lunchtime, I was actually looked down and I was listening to Joy's amazing message that she had shared with us. And I looked down and there was a little tiny feather on my lap. And I'm like, oh my gosh, isn't our God so good? And so then I got on the phone with our amazing aunt, and I was chatting with her about some stuff that she's going through, just to try to help her get the right wisdom and knowledge. And I looked down and there was a piece of mulch that was shaped into a cross. So I told her, I'm like, oh my gosh, look, isn't our God so awesome? Like, he will never leave us or forsake us. He is just that good. And then I had my niece, who I've talked to you about before, her friend Eviana, who said that God just doesn't show up for her like that. She just sent me a picture of, she was cleaning her boyfriend's room and she opened up his drawer and there was a ton of feathers in his drawer. So I have to find out the full story if he collects feathers or where those came from. But I just thought that was so great, you guys, because once again, you know what? He's showing up for people all the time. And then this morning when we were at the baseball game, we already had a baseball game at 8 o'clock this morning in Lowell, so that was awesome. And so one of the moms sent me a picture of a feather that was right on the ground right by the batter's box. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so great. So you know what, people are listening and watching, and I love that saying, speak Christ, and if you must, use words, because it's so powerful, right? Like, you're not pushing people to the Lord or demanding that they open up their Bible or being a wacky tobacco about it. But if you're living it, people are going to notice and want to have more of that, right? So it's just so great. So Jesus Calling today is so good too. It talks about, do not worry about tomorrow. This is not a suggestion, but a command. I divided time into days and nights so that you would have manageable portions of life to handle. My grace is sufficient for you, but it's sufficiently is the only one day at a time. When you worry about the future, you heap day upon day of troubles into flimsy frame. You stagger under this heavy load, which I never intended you to carry. Throw off this burden with one quick thrust of trust. Anxious thoughts about crisscross in your brain, but trusting me brings you directly into my presence. As you affirm your faith, shackles of worry fall off instantly. Enjoy my presence continuously by trusting me at all times. And I just love that so much, because I tell people that all the time, like, when it talks about give us this day our daily bread in the Our Father and in the Lord's Prayer, it's so great because he says that, like, give us this day our daily bread, not tomorrow's bread. We're not promised tomorrow's bread, but today's bread. So I just hope everyone has an amazing, awesome day, and I cannot wait to see what God has up to for tomorrow.